Well, today crews moved the wreckage of this small plane that crashed at the Norfolk Botanical Garden yesterday, killing all 3 men on board. The pilot, Michael Buxton from Portsmouth, and his passengers, William Shaver and Ted Reinhardt, were from the Buffalo, New York area. Aviation investigators moved the plane to Norfolk International Airport, where they will move it again to Delaware to find out how it crashed. 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings is live in Norfolk with the latest on our investigation. Brandi?
Well, Stephanie, this is the first full day the NTSB has had to look into what happened yesterday. That's when that small plane crashed here at the Norfolk Botanical Garden. Because of the weather, they've had to work pretty fast. More than 24 hours after it crashed here in the Enchanted Forest section of the Norfolk Botanical Garden, this small plane was taken out by flatbed. It was our first close-up view of the plane involved in the deadly crash that claimed 3 lives. During a news conference Wednesday, NTSB investigators from the Northern Virginia office say they had to get to the site quickly.
Once it's disturbed, it does not exist anymore. And that is really our focus and our priority.
From the Botanical Garden to Landmark Aviation, only 10 on your side was able to follow the path. Here, NTSB investigators will continue their search for answers. NTSB Air Safety Investigator Dennis Diaz says the 1975 M20F Moody plane didn't have a flight data recorder or cockpit voice recorder, and it wasn't required to.
Part of our documentation will be if there was any non-volatile memory. That's memory that's written and stored in perpetuity in any of the devices either on board the airplane or installed into the airplane.
Additionally, they will look at the environment around the accident site, including the weather, the communication between the pilot and air traffic control. The NTSB will also look at the maintenance history of the plane and the pilot's certifications and flight experience. A very in-depth examination of everything to find out what went wrong.
The most important part of our process is if we can find information throughout the course of our investigation and make recommendations to prevent future recurrence.
We do expect to have a preliminary report from the NTSB in less than 10 days, although a full report could take up to a year to complete. Live in Norfolk, Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.